Welcome back to another video. Today's video is quite amazing and especially dedicated to Apple users out there. We already know that Apple has launched its Apple event out there in a grand way actually, and it always brings out really great, amazing, we can say gadgets, new updations out there. Everything is really amazing. And today's video, we are all dedicating to the new features of iOS 14 out here. Yes, iOS 14 has been released out in the market, and you will get the updations in your gadgets. Definitely, Apple's updation has been released out there. So if you are still wondering what are the features and if you want like to know what kind of specifications you're going to see in that gadget or after updation, is your phone or your gadget worth it or not, we are going to talk about that today itself. So let's get started with iOS 14 specifications out there. Yes, talking about new features and everything. Talking about iOS 14 out here, we can say that iOS 14 as compared to iOS old versions out there, 12, 13, 10, there are a lot of variations out there. The first variation we would tell you is that the screen is definitely different. The screen size, not in that way that screen has increased, but the placement of your icons, the font size, everything has changed out. So there are a lot of changes out in the market. And when we talk about iOS 14, then you are definitely going to see ample amount of changes out there. But before moving on to the changes, before moving on to the specifications, before moving on to the new features and comparing it with the older version, let us see which gadgets are compatible for iOS 14. Yes, not all the gadgets, not all the Apple iPhones are capable or compact for the iOS 14. So here's a list out here which shows you the gadgets. Talking about the gadgets, then we can say that iPhones, a lot of gadgets are there. Starting from iPhones 11, 11's entire series, we can say 11, 11 Pro, 11 Pro Max are compatible, or we can say are good to use for iOS 14. Whereas if we talk about XS, then we can say XS, XS Max, XR, and X is also compatible out here. iPhone 8, iPhone 8 Plus, iPhone 7, and 7 Plus. Along with that, you will also find that iPhone 6 and 6S Plus out there. Yes, these two variants are also available. Definitely, iPhone 6 is not out there, and this list goes on. You will get to see iPod Touch also 7th generation, iPhone SE second and first generation, both the variants out there. So you will get that the entire series out here. Mostly the gadgets which are recent release, not a very long time ago release, have been compatible with this series. Now, when we talk about these variants, when we talk about these versions, let us talk about the specifications. Let us talk about the new features out there, because there is an abundance of new features and each feature offers you amazing specifications. So moving on, let's move on to the first specification out here. And first specification is the wizards out there. Yes, these wizards, we can say, are the foremost, the important, and the most, we can say, seen out the gadgets. Yes, if we talk about any gadget, the first thing which comes in our mind, or first thing which we see, is the home screen. Yes, first is the screen which is our home screen out here. And talking about this home screen, then we can say that the earlier gadgets, the earlier versions out used to look in a very normal manner. This side, this picture out here, which is of 10th August, Friday out here, this is the old version of iOS. Is before the updation of iOS 14. We could see our gadgets in this format. When we swipe or when we unlock our gadget, then you get to see that you get to see these kind of small icons out there, like which offers you all the specifications, which tells us about the gadgets, apps, everything out there. So you get to see this kind of icons. But after the updation, once you have updated out your gadget of iOS 14, yes, once iOS 14 has been updated in your gadget, then this would look like this kind of a format. You can easily customize it. So now let us tell you the points, or let us tell you the specifications. What are they offering you? They have redesigned the wizard. Yes, the wizard has been redesigned. Now So what is this redesigning all means? Redesigning here means that the wizard out here offers you more beautiful and data rich compactability out there. Yes, the data out here has become more compact, very beautifully arranged out there. Along with that, you get to see that the wizards out can be placed on the home screen in your favorite suggestions, like whichever thing you would like to use maximum or whatever is your most favorite app, that it can be placed on the home screen itself. Whereas earlier also we used to do, but that used to be in a very small manner out there. Along with that, you get Wizard for everything. Yes, each and everything out here is offered by Wizard, whether it's your clock, whether your speed, battery, anything it could be. Earlier also we used to see, but now Wizard has brought up in a different manner. Like you get to see a small icon out here. This is for the health out there, this is for the charging, your calendars out there, dine out there, or map you can say. So everything could be seen out there. Whereas you also get to see that the wizard gallery is offered out and you get to see smart stacks, Siri suggestions, these all things could also be seen. Talking about these things, then this is the actual placement of your screening out there. When we talk about the wizards, then we can say that it offers you everything, every kind of suggestions could be seen. But you get to see that you have information at a glance. Yes, wizard offers you information at a glance, like about the weather, calendars out there, who is talking to you, if you're using any hotspot, your broadcast out there, your battery, charging, anything. So these are placed in such a way that you get to the entire information of your gadget in a quick second. Yes, like this kind of placement could be done. Along with that, you also get to pick up your favorite gadgets. Yes, you can get up, pick up your favorite gadgets out there. Like if you would like to use a camera a lot of time, we used to have camera a lot of time, or we use YouTube, or you might use broadcasts most of the time. So you can easily customize it. Along with that, you also get to see that you have shortcuts, notes, tips. So these are the few things which we use a lot of time. So you get to have for everything, like it could be anything you love to use, whether it's broadcast, Siri suggestion. Siri suggestion, what is Siri? Siri suggested you or suggests you the favorite apps you have been using recently, or any kind of app which is related to your search out there. Apart from that, you also get to have intelligent support out there. Yes, you get to have a on-device intelligence support suggestion. That is like if you are using any web series, or you are using Netflix, or you are using any kind of a social media out a lot of time, then you can have a suggestion out there. Then Siri suggested you, or the your gadget suggests you something related to it. Now moving on, we can say that this is really amazing to see this kind of a variation. Along with that, you also get to see that you can customize the size of your wizards. Yes, if we talk about customization option, then you can customize the size of your wizard. Like you can have a small icon, you can have large icons, or you can place it on the top, that is called the motion of your wizards. Yeah, this is also done. Like if we talk about this, then the calculator is placed at a very large size, whereas the battery health, they have been placed in small icons. You can move your gadgets accordingly. You get to have the top stories, web search, everything is done over here. Along with that, you also get to see that the earlier one, if you talk about the before iOS 14 update, before it, then you get to have these kind of screen out there. Your apps were placed in such a format, like you can have all the apps but different formats. But after the iOS 14 update, what happens is that you can customize your apps, your wizards out there. Not that you can have a long or short, or you can change the size. Apart from that, you can customize and make them look like for the similar content. If you are having for the content writing, if you are using for creating photos, like cameras are there, you have a lot of cameras inbuilt in your phone, or you have a lot of editing apps, then you can customize them and name it as an editor. Or you can have a different kind of option, like you can collaborate and customize all the gadgets, apps, in a small portion. Like if we have this is all for search icons, this is for stories creating out there, so everything could be done. So you can have this kind of a version. Along with that, when we talk about the previous version before iOS 14 update, then we used to have customization. We used to customize that time also, but this was not in this format. We could have very limited formats out there, and the font size, or we can say the size, were actually same. They were not differing out, but here you can differ out. Moving on, we have the app gallery, the number 2 feature out here. Yes, app gallery is the second feature out built here by iOS 14. Yes, after the updation of iOS 14, there is a very amazing and a different variant out here, app gallery. What does app gallery actually mean? Yes, what is app gallery? App gallery is nothing else but a, we can say, collection of all our apps which are being used with us most of the times, or we can say is a collection of apps which are inbuilt in our phone, or we download it, anything, like it's a collection of apps out there. Now talking about these apps, these can be customized definitely. iOS 14 helps you to customize your gadgets. And when we talk about customization, then this is the best example for customization. The way we have recently seen the change in size and customization. So this is app customization also. You can have your customized apps in a small place. You can easily search out your gadgets, your apps out there. Talking about the app gallery, we can say that you get to have a search icon. Yes, this is the search icon out here, which helps us to locate our apps in a very quick way. Yes, what is this quick way out there? You can write just few alphabets or the initials of your app, and you get to have that app. Along with that, you can place your apps on the home screen. Yes, you can place your apps on the home screen itself. So this is a different format of home screens we have tried out. So you can have different home screens out there. Like we have this music plays out there, or you can have the calendar on the home screen, which you would like. So you can have different things on your home screen that would be customized. Along with that, you can also hide your home screen page. Yes, if you would like to hide your home screen page, that could be done. You can easily hide out your home screen page. Apart from that, you get to have suggestions. Like if you are using any app most of the time, or there are top used apps out there, so you get to have suggestions to use that app when you log into your gadget, because you have been using that gadget most of the time. Apart from that, you can automatically categorize your gadgets, which we have already seen that we can categorize or we can customize our gadgets out there. Apart from that, you also get to see that you can easily have the suggestions from not just the inbuilt apps, but from the Google or your search icons. Apart from that, you also get to see that you can customize the size. Now, what is this size customization? Size customization is nothing else but moving up or down. That is a motion out there, or small or large icons out there, font size change out there. This is the customization option available out there. Apart from that, you also get to see that you have really amazing compact UI now. Now, what is this compact UI? This is the third feature which has come from the iOS 14 update. Yes, this is another feature out here. What is this compact UI? Compact UI is nothing else but inbuilt feature by iOS 14 developers, definitely. Now, what happens is that earlier it used to be when someone is calling you, when someone calls you, it used to come on the entire screen size. Yes, it was usually on the entire screen size. Now what happens is that you get to see that you are using any app, then you can have that incoming call in a very small format, like either this format, or you can have this kind of a format. Yes, you can have these kind of a formats out there. Yeah, this we have seen it before iOS 14 also, but they once the calling comes after a few seconds, it used to appear on the entire screen. So now it is customized out there. So you get to have a customized phone call. Apart from that, you get to have a motion picture in, picture out. So what is picture in, picture out? Picture in and picture out is nothing else that we don't know. Actually, it is a very simple thing that once we are watching something, we can divide our screen into two halves. If you're watching a YouTube video and you would like to have something else also working on apart from this, then you can customize it. Yes, this is the option out here like this. You can have picture in, picture out. It was earlier also. We have seen earlier also in before iOS 14, picture in, picture out option was available. But the limitation was there that you could not customize it, you cannot move it. It was fixed out, that is the font size was fixed, you get to have the fixed position out there, you cannot move it out there. This was something like that. But now what happens to this gadget is that now you can customize it, that the size of this could be customized. Yes, you can customize it like either the big size out there or the small size out there, you can have this kind of a size. That is the resizing. You can move it, like if you have at the down portion, then you can move it on the upper side if you are looking for something at the down portion, like this is placed at the downward near the speakers, where this has been placed near the camera out here, so you get to have mobility also. Apart from that, you also get to see that this variant out here offers you compact Siri. Yes, now the Siri has been compact. Now what does this mean? Siri compact means nothing else but it is that it provides you suggestions. Yes, it provides you suggestions regarding the apps you have been using, the web search you have been doing a lot. So suggestions related to that, or you can have something synonym to that. So this kind of Siri suggestion is there. Like if you're using a app which you have been using most of the time, like maximum time devoted by you is to that app, then you can have suggestion related to that app, like updations or any other app related to that. So these kind of suggestions are seen. Apart from that, you get to have a third party call out there. Yes, there is a third party call out system, which is nothing else but Skype type calling. Yes, we have seen it offers you FaceTime. Definitely FaceTime is being offered. We get to do FaceTime a lot of time. Earlier also we used to see, but now the FaceTime is slightly different. You can customize your FaceTime by increasing the size or decreasing the size out there. While picture in, picture out FaceTime you can do. Apart from that, this third party calling time is something like Skype. You get to have FaceTime with a lot of people at the same time. Just like we used to see nowadays in most of the social media sites, this can also be done on this variant. Apart from that, you get to have a search. There is a, we can say, updation in the search part also. Now, what does this search part updation mean? There is nothing major search part updation. We can say that earlier we used to get suggestions. This time also we used to get suggestions. We used to search from the search icon. This time also we used to search from the search icon. But now this difference, or the, we can say, the updation has been done on the home screen out there. You can see there is a series out there. This is the kind of home screen we get used to get when we used to have before iOS 14. Yes, before iOS 14, you get to have this kind of a home screen. But after the updation, this kind of home screen is seen, or you can have this kind of a home screen if you like. This can be customized. Definitely, you can customize your home screen. Now, when we talk about the search, then we can say that the search allows you to have the top hit results. Now, what is top hit results? Top hit result is nothing else but a small help provided by our gadget to let us know which app we have been using recently and most of the time. Another part comes out to be is nothing else but the suggestions. Yes, you get to have suggestions from Siri. Now, what does this suggestion means? This suggestion means that it provides you, recommends you gadgets which are related to your needs or your search things. Like if you have been using notes for a longer time, then it definitely offers you that note. But apart from that, if there is something related to that, you get to have that suggestion also. you get to have a quick launcher. Now, what is this quick launcher out here? When we can say that the quick launcher is nothing else, then you have to just type on the search icon few alphabets of your app, and you get to have that icon. So there's definitely a entire change in the home screen, we can say. In the app search, you can search your apps out there, like which we earlier also used to see, but that was a different variant out there. But now you can search your apps very quickly because it helps us to search a mail, message, the inbuilt apps, anything could be searched out. Web search is definitely really easier now. You can definitely search your web search by having a quick launch to Safaris out there. Yes, you can have a quick launch to Safari. Now, when we talk about the home screen, or when we talk about the inbuilt screens out there, apart from home screen, this kind of a screen we have seen before iOS 14 update. Yes, before iOS 14 update, these were the two type of home screens which we have seen from different gadgets. But after the updation, you get to see this kind of a home screen. Yes, this kind of a home screen could be seen out after the updation. Now, apart from that, you also get to see that emojis have definitely evolved. We know that iPhone always provides us amazing emojis out there. Emojis are really important to convey our feelings out there. It is said like that. But when we talk about emojis, then you will get to know that there is an entire change in the emojis out there. The new hairstyles out there, the new headwears could be seen. You will get to see there are new emoji stickers providing you all type of emotions, like a good, bad, or any kind of thing. You get to see more options in the age group. You also get to see more expressive emojis out there. Face covering could also be seen. So what is all this? Like, we know this is the COVID period out going on, and we all can see that face mask is mandatory out there nowadays. So you get to have emojis out there. You can customize your emojis out there by having the face mask. As you can see, these are the new emojis out there. Having the face mask out there, a new hairstyle has been introduced. Along with that, new age group could be seen here, from child to, you can see, the elder peoples out there. More expressive, you can see, as you can see that you get to see really amazing expressions out there. So there is definitely an increment out here. Along with that, you also get to see that there is a difference in the message box. What does this message box is all about? Yes, now talking about the message box, then we can say that message updation is nothing else but a small updation out there in the message icons. You can have pinned conversations, like you can pin out the conversation, which we used to do in WhatsApp also. We have seen that WhatsApp allows us to pin our conversations with someone. So you can have that pinned conversations. Along with that, you also get to have a pinned conversation up to 9 members. Yes, you can have pinned conversation up to 9 members. Just like WhatsApp, you can have a mentioned person texting. Like, if you would like to text back to someone in a group, to a specified person, then you can definitely do that. Apart from that, you can have inline replies to that person, or you can have the SMS filters out there, which is nothing else but you can choose out which kind of messages you need. If there is any thread out here, like there are few people who used to text from the banking or any business related things, and you don't want those kind of messages, then you can definitely apply them. Apart from that, you get to have a set of photos. Yes, you can set your group photos. It can be emojis, it can be any kind of photos out there. So you definitely get to see that there are really amazing features out in built by iOS 14 out there, and you will definitely see a lot of more features. We are going to talk about them also, and let's get back and start with the other features. And moving on, we have next feature. Next feature is the maps out here. Talking about the maps, then we can say that Apple has always brought up really great evolution and brand new gadgets out there, and which have definitely upgraded themselves. And so, talking about the maps, then we can say that map is also in one of the amazing versions. Talking about map, then we can say that map has upgraded itself for each kind of things which we do. If it's for cycling, it's for electric vehicles, it's for congested zones out there, or you get to see new maps out there. So map has evolved itself. Earlier, what it used to be like, we used to get normal mapping out here. We used to get mapping for same route out usually. But now what it has been done after the upgradation of iOS 14, you get to see that there is the best route for the cycling. It will guide you where is the less traffic or heavy traffic out there within few minutes, actually very quick out there. Electric vehicles have another route because it can pass on through another variations out there. Congested zones have been highlighted out in the map. Along with that, the new maps have been added for each zone. If you move to new countries and there has been a new linking roads out there, a new mapping has been done. So each and everything has upgraded itself. You can redefine your location. What does this redefine location means? That whenever you are traveling, it will quickly redefine which is the exact position of your mapping or the exact locations of your GPRS. It can be seen that earlier also you used to do, but now it is very quick out there. Speed camera is there, like it is mandatory to have a particular speed of within that pathway. If there is a speed limit, then you have to follow that speed limit. It will be definitely upgraded out in your gadget. Along with that, you get to have there are few specifications which are not for every kind of a Apple users. Like not every Apple user is going to have this. That is limited to some kind of Apple users. Like region wise, it has been limited out. This is a silence plate access license, or we can say license plate access. If we talk about this one, then we can say that it is especially for the China, that the driving through the dense urban areas, then you can have that limited speed out there. If not, then you can be got caught. So this has been seen in China, and few more places have been seen. Like you will get to see that you have to actually run, or we can say you have to move within that speed limit. You cannot increase your speed limit, so that will be a punishable act, we can say that way. But definitely the map has definitely upgraded itself. Talking about another feature out there, talking about another factor, then we can say that iOS 14 has upgraded itself in the translation purpose also. What does this translation purpose is all about? Talking about this translation purpose, then we can say that this is nothing else but the translation to the conversation out there. What happens is when we use our vocals for searching something, like we are talking about something, then we generally use nowadays the conversation between our gadgets and us. So you can have a conversation mode. So it is better designed out there. Yes, now it is designed out there. When you get to have the gadget, and if you have in a slant way, landscape way, then your screen definitely you can say splits into two, whereas one is showing you for another purpose. Yes, when it is displayed, or we can say that it is split into two parts. One shows you the text on both the sides, so that you can have a conversation out there. So you can try out this one, and this is really amazing because once it is landscape one, then it is splitting out, and whereas picture in picture out version is already there. Apart from that, you get to have an automatic language detector. Yes, this is for especially we can say specially designed for the gadgets for different regions, because they have different mother tongues out there. So you can have your mother tongue language also in that, or you can have that we can say a particular language for your region out there. So you definitely get to have this kind of a version. Along with that, you also get to see that it offers you the correct versions out there. If you have something which is not appropriate according to your device out there, and then it suggested you some good versions. Apart from that, voice translation could be seen. Yes, you get to see voice translation also, and text translation. These two things can be seen out. Voice and text translation are seen out, so that you get to have your gadgets most out of best out there. You can download different languages, which is always available out there. Yes, this is definitely available out in Apple gadgets. So you can download your voice, or we can say download the different languages for your gadget. Then text translation is nothing else, but it includes it different keyboards. Like if you are from not from a native place, you want to have that native keyboard out there, then you can download that. If you are working, if you want to have your native gadget out there, your native keyboard, then you can download that. So you can have different keyboards out there. You'll also get to see that you can have the access of a favorite tabs out there. Like if you like to have, if you mostly uses calculator, or you like to travel a lot, then you can have that world clock in your favorite tabs. So you can have those things, or as well as in Google search also, we can say the search icon also helps you to have your favorite tabs out there. It is already having the attention mode. Now, what is this attention mode out here? This is nothing else but it is a feature to make your work easier. It is actually for the ones who love to use gadgets in the landscape purpose, not in the portrait mode, in the landscape mode. So you get to have more of the options out there, so you can have an easy access. On device mode is also there. When we talk about the on device mode, we can say that it is a offline experience. What is this offline experience? It is nothing else. If you have downloaded your favorite languages out there in which you would like to work, then you can use this function. Definitely, you don't need any internet because it's an offline function. But definitely, one amazing feature or the most important feature about it is you need to have that language or the keyboard language inbuilt in it, that you have to download. That's it. A good dictionary and support system in the languages. Now talking about these languages, that is really important. We are talking about the translation, we are talking about different language download. These all things we have talked about. So what is this support language? You get to have now 11 combined languages out there. Yes, now the currently if we talk about the translation, then 11 combined languages could be seen. You can have English from both the accents, which we already know. US and UK accent is already there. English accent is already there out. Apart from that, you get to have Spanish out there, Chinese, which can be both Meridian and simplified, which is definitely upgraded out there. Japanese, Korean, Russian, German, French, Italian, Portuguese, and Arabic could also be seen. So these are the languages you get to see. So you definitely get to have a good version out there, because English, Spanish, Chinese, Korean, Japanese, Russian, German, French, Italian, Portuguese, as well as Arabic could be seen. So this is an upgradation, and you get to see that it supports all these kind of languages. Earlier there was a, we can say, clash between some languages, but now it gives you a proper support to these 11 languages. Apart from that, you also get to see that Siri is also evolved itself. We can say that now Siri is more compact, which we already have known that it offers you or suggested you your favorite apps, your favorite stories out there, everything out there. In the top bar, you can see. Apart from that, it has also expanded the knowledge out there. So now when we talk about the Siri, then we can say that Siri's language or the Siri's knowledge had expanded 20 times more, which was about 3 years ago. What was 3 years ago, the limited language or limited knowledge it has now expanded more. You can have audio messages out there, you can have cycling directions, you can have shared ETA, you can have web answers on a very quick note. These all things are available in a very quick note out here. So what is this then? It is nothing else but the upgradation and relation to other apps. Like if you talk about Siri cycling direction, then it is related to map out there. So it is interconnected, that you get to have a cycling route out there. If we talk about web answers, then you get to have we can say Safari results out there. When we talk about audio send options, which is the audio messages out there, then you get to have Siri out there, which helps you provide third party answers, we can say, or third party call out there, we can say. Like it provides you audio messages also. You get to have additional languages. Yes, now when we talk about the additional languages, it is not related to translation. First of all, it is not related to translation. It is for Siri only. Yes. Now when we talk about Siri, Siri is that our artificial intelligence AI out there. Now this Siri can understand overall 65 languages. Yes, 65 languages could be understood by Siri. Now, what are these 65 languages? Yes, talking about these 65 languages, then we can see that these are nothing else but English accent. English accent, it is depending upon which kind of English we would like to use. Then it is nothing else but Australian, Canadian, Indian, Ireland, New Zealand, Singapore, South Korean, or no, South Africa, US, UK, to Spanish out there. So English to Spanish could be done out there. Siri can translate them. Spanish, Mandarin, Chinese, German, French, Italian, Japanese, Russian, Portuguese, as well as Arabic. So these kind of things could be seen. Along with that, you also get to see that English to Korean could be done, Spanish to English, Mandarin, Chinese, Japanese. So like there are a lot of things you can do out there. So overall, there are 65 languages which are being worked or which have been there with C associated. Along with that, which we have seen that these are the languages or translations out there helping. So Siri can translate them or can understand these languages. If we talk about the addition of languages, which language have been edited out there or which have been the addition out there, then we can say English, Australian, Indian, Ireland, South Africa, US and UK have been upgraded out there. Along with that, French, German, Spanish, Mandarin, Chinese, as well as Japanese have been upgraded. So you get to have different kind of upgradations out there. So moving on, let us move on to another feature out there. And moving on, another feature is nothing else but the home feature out there. So now what is this home feature all about? Talking about the home feature, talking about the home version. Then home is nothing else. It is the home screen related to it. Yes, you get to see the home screen out here. Talking about this home screen, then we can say that it suggested you the automations. What is this automation? Then it is nothing else, but you can add or reduce the home screens, or we can say you can customize your home screen like from different wizards out there, which we have already talked about. Like wizards are different size, how you can customize. All these things are on the home screen. Apart from that, you get to have the home status. Home status is nothing else but a small summary of all the accessories which you have been using for most of your times. The top apps, you can say, top sites or top search, everything you can say. You get to have a dynamic home control. Now this is really interesting. Earlier what used to happen is that when we used to check our gadgets, we used to search a lot, we used to think a lot which kind of things we can see. But now you have your home control. You can hide your apps, you can have customizations, you can use them for the bedroom control out there, like these kind of things. Now what happens is after iOS 14 update, you get to have a control out there. Now what are these controls related to? Usually you have to customize it. Yes, you have to customize it accordingly. Like if you want to control your bedroom lights, you want to operate them and you don't want to go and switch it off or on, you can control it from your gadget. Yes, you need to connect it. That is another thing that you need to have that options out there. You can have a good morning screen out there. You can have a control for door locks out there, not the automatic door locks, but yes, definitely you can have a lot of things. So your home screen helps you to have a lot of accessories out there. Also, there are definitely a lot of things which can be customized out there, but it needs a lot of options out there and a lot of specifications and settings. Apart from that, adaptive lighting could be done, which is a small light bulb out there. So it helps you to change the lighting out there automatically, that is known as auto brightness, we can see. It can also be done, which we have seen earlier also, but now it can be really in a very good condition out there. Whereas you can easily change the color coordinations. Like if you need warm colors in the morning, then you can have that kind of a lighting out there. If you need a cool coloring out there which will come with such kind of brightness or lighting, you can do in your gadget. That is the brightness only, we can say. Apart from that, you get to have a face recognition for the video camera as well as the doorbells out there. So it is for the security purpose. We can say that security purpose is also good out here. You get to have a face recognition, voice controls out there, activity zones out there. So these are all the things related to the security purpose. Now, talking about these security purpose, these things, then we can say these are something related to have a protection to your gadget, to provide proper security, as well as inhibit harm to your gadgets. Like there are most of the times what happens is that your pets out there or any animal out there might intersect out to this gadget and it might get damaged. So it helps us to prevent from that. Apart from that, if we talk about this gadget, then we can say that this gadget also provides you a different kind of a performance in Safari. Now, Safari is nothing else but the web search out there or the web controller out there, which helps us to check out our favorite source from the internet. Better performance could be seen. Yes, it is now 2 times faster than the previous one. Websites are private reports. Yes, the privacy reports have been done. Like you can have a cross check about your websites, or you can say that if you are being you can definitely not use the sites which have been banned. Yes, you cannot use them. So there is a privacy report also. Password monitoring is done. You get to have a password monitoring. What is this password monitoring? It is nothing else but a small, we can say, security kind of a thing, so that you get to have your gadget in a very limited format and you use it in a very proper manner. Actually, you do not have to use, or no other person can use. So password monitoring is done. So you usually keep an eye on your passwords out there, so you cannot your data is not leaked out, it is not breached out. So these all things can be done out there. So this is all about the specifications related to iOS 14 out here. We already told you about the gadgets which are related to it. Apart from that, we will be talking about more specifications out there, and let us continue this video in the next one. So coming back to another specification, another feature out here, that is the CarPlay out there. A very interesting one out, we can say, because it offers you a different, we can say, featuring out there. It actually helps you to have the new app category. Like if you have something new app out there, if you have a recently installed something, then it often provides you that in a recent apps. Along with that, you can have the quick access to your most used apps, like food ordering apps, which we use nowadays a lot of time. Temperature templates out there. You can have the cool wallpapers out there, different kind of wallpapers. You can also place it in your dashboards and have a very interesting time entertainment with it. So you can have a good time entertainment around it. Dashboard arrangement is there. Home screen provides a fresh look. You get to have an absolutely fresh look out there. Along with that, you also get to have Chinese and Japanese keyboards. Chinese and Japanese keyboards could be seen out there. Along with that, you also get to see that it offers you shared ETA with Siri. Shared ETA with Siri could be seen out. Audio messages, we already know that developers actually have enhanced the audio messaging, the pass out there. All these things have been upgraded. Along with that, you also get to see that the AirPods out there, which we mostly know AirPods, they have been a specialized audio there. The headphones have a good accommodation. So AirPods have upgraded. You get to have a battery notification out there. So you will get to have a battery notification if your AirPods are being used. You will get to see that it offers you a good battery notification. Now, how does it happen? Yes, definitely that's the question. How does it happen? It shows you this kind of icon out there. You can have the earpods also. Yes, you can have the earpods also. A health certification, a battery, phone charging out there. So you get to have an icon out here when you have inserted your earpods. You get to have an icon and how much life it is having. So you get to have this kind of icon also. Apart from that, you get to have app clicks. App click is nothing else but a new way to discover apps out there. You get to have a very quick access to your apps out there, as well as you also get to have a focus on a specified target. So these are the variations out in the brightness offered by this kind of a gadget. Quick ability out there, you will have a quick access to your gadgets. Discovery at the right moment. Yes, when you are finding about your gadgets, then you can have a quick access, as well as you get to have a perfect access to your perfect app. Like if you are searching for maps, then you just have to write about MA. Then you get to have a max, most of the gadgets which have MA in the starting of it. Safari, like, so it has been designed in that way. You get to have a different access to different things like tab for NFC tag, scan QR, link to safaris, launch maps. So these all things can be launched very quickly. Apart from that, you also get to have a download full app that is being used for this gadget. After iOS development, iOS 14 upgradation, you get to have this kind of a variation. Now, when we talk about this variant, then we can say that the privacy is really important part. Privacy is really important, and we know that privacy plays a very important role in every gadget. Talking about the privacy, then you can have a privacy information on the app store, as well as you get to have a trap app control out there. Approx location, or like a very precise location is not seen, but yes, most nearby location could be seen. Limited photo library access is seen. You get to have you can show that the limited access is given to the photo editing out there. So there is a lot of things which have changed in iOS featuring, and these are the major changes which have been seen out in the gadget. You will get to see that iOS 14 has upgraded in a lot of ways out there. So this is it for today, and we'll catch up for more access in the new upgradation. What all more things have changed, but these are the major changes you can check out in your gadget. So let us talk about how can you change that. Talking about that, all you have to do is go to the settings option, check about the upgradation of iOS, and then you will get to see this kind of upgradations out there. So see you in the next video. Till then, take care.